Hello and welcome to another update on the McMinnville real estate market. My name is Steve Thoele. I'm a principal broker with Premier Property Group. And this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, November 19th. So let me share my screen with you here and we'll go through the info here together. So first thing we'll look at is active listings, homes that are on the market. You can kind of see this last week we had 4 new properties come on the market. It's been, between a low of 2 and a high of 11 on a weekly basis. And the total number, you kind of see it hasn't moved a whole lot over the past 8 weeks. We started with 63, got up to just a high of 69, and then it's been bouncing in kind of the mid 60s from there. So pretty stable level of supply. The median list price and days on market for those active listings, you can kind of see we got up to a high of about 550,000 about 3 weeks ago on the last update I sent you. And then last 2 weeks, we've been at 525. Days on market, you can kind of see it hasn't moved, a whole lot. Started at 40, got down to a low of 36. And then again, we've been kind of in the mid 40s. From there, 47 this last week for the most recent 65 homes on the market. Moving along to pending sales. So this last week showed we only had 3 properties in McMinnville go pending last week, which you can kind of see was a slow week compared to the prior weeks. And the total number of pendings, we were kind of sitting, in the 50s for the most part. And then this last week we kind of dipped down to 40 because you'll see below we had a little batch of closings this last week. So 40 homes are pending as of this last week. Median price and days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see we got up to a high of 471 here about 5 weeks back. It has been trending down from there. Got down below 450 this last week at 448,000 for the median price of the homes that are pending. And then the days on market, you can kind of see it's been fairly stable, a low of 13, high of 20. This last week came in again at 13. So, homes that have been getting into contract still, just about a couple of weeks of market time in McMinnville. Okay, last thing we'll look at is sold listings activity. So as of the time I put this together, again, here's that kind of batch of closings this last week, 12, which was a high for the past 8 weeks on a weekly basis. And when I look back over the prior 4 weeks of closings on a week-by-week basis, you can kind of see we kind of peaked out here 7 weeks back at 36 homes had sold over the prior 4 weeks. Had been falling quite a bit. You can kind of see in the next 4 weeks, got down to a low of 16 homes. And then it's kind of been on the upswing back. Now we're to 27 is the most recent number there. The median price and days on market for the sold listings, you can see we were fairly steady in terms of the price, a high of 508 about 5 weeks back. This last week is kind of a low for the past 8 weeks at 470 for these latest 27 homes that have sold. Days on market, certainly you can kind of see that's been on the rise, had a low of 13 to begin with, and that's risen up to about 43 days as of this last week. And then the last thing we'll look at is weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is that weeks of inventory, good measure of relative supply and demand. You can kind of see we had a low of just about 7 weeks of inventory here to be early in the period. Got up to a high of about 16 weeks on my last video I sent out. Gone up quite a bit. And then with those, more recent closings that have kind of come in, it's kind of brought it back down to a little under 10 weeks of inventory right now in McMinnville. And then sale prices percent of the list price, you can kind of see that's certainly kind of come down a bit. Had a high of just about 99% here first 2 weeks of the period. And it's been kind of sitting in the low, kind of 97% range over the past month. Here you can see it's been pretty steady over the past month, about 97.5% or so. So all in all, market remains pretty stable in McMinnville. Pretty level, even level of supply. Closing's been up and down a bit, but with only 10 weeks of inventory and prices kind of moderating, staying pretty stable. Kind of more of a balanced market, I would say, right now for sure. And so we'll see where things head from here. Interest rates, we certainly have kind of seen a break on interest rates after reaching a high of a little over 8% here just about a month ago, which was kind of the highest in about 20 years. We've actually seen things kind of head down quite a bit over the past 3 or 4 weeks now. We're now down below kind of 7.5% for a kind of a 30-year fixed rate mortgage with no points, and people with a good borrower. So that's a welcome relief as well. So that is the update for now. So I hope that was helpful. As always, if I can answer questions or be of any help, always happy to do so. So don't hesitate to reach out. My phone, email address are down below the video in the description. So be sure to reach out. And as always, if you can give me some likes, comments, shares, I really appreciate any feedback you can give on the videos. It really helps kind of spread the word, and let me know I'm putting out some content that's of value to you. So hope you have a great day and week ahead. And Thanksgiving's coming up here on Thursday. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving holiday with your family, and we will see you on the next update.